There's too much anime and not enough time. Is this one worth yours? Here's Demon Slayer.
And why folks won't shut up about it.
Ergo state.
Studio.
Demon Slayer is animated by Ufotable, a studio that basically treats every fight scene like a personal challenge. And well, to be fair, it shows. They're known in large part for the Fate series, Unlimited Blade Works, Heaven's Feel, etc., which explains why even someone breathing looks like a cinematic event. If ever you see something innocuous like a sword swing, or in Demon Slayer's case, someone taking a breath, and it looks great, that's Ufotable for you.
Dubs availability.
Yes, there is a dub, and it's good. Really damn good, in fact. English dubs get a bad rep in the anime community, even though it's come a long way in the past 20 years. Tanjiro sounds earnest without being annoying. Inosuke is still feral, although admittedly, it has nothing on the Japanese version. Sorry, Brass Pappenbrook. And Zenitsu remains loud and energetic in every language. Sub or dub works fine here. However, Inosuke in Japanese is irreplaceable.
Genre.
Demon Slayer is a dark fantasy action shonen with hints of moments that are a little less dark, but it sets the dark premise right out the gate. You've been warned. Demons, swords, tragedy, training arcs, and emotional hang-ups. The usual suspects, but polished to a mirror shine. Though it has elements in its story that many anime aficionados are familiar with, there's a reason Demon Slayer is so popular. They just make it work really well for their story. Fine-tuned is a good description.
Synopsis.
Set in the Taisho era in Japan, Demon Slayer follows Tanjiro, a kind-hearted kid whose family is slaughtered by demons. Apart from one family member, his sister Nezuko, she's alive, sort of. Just get ready to hear her name being yelled 100 times over. Tanjiro joins the Demon Slayer Corps, he kills demons, he's trying to help his sister, he's tolerating Inosuke, and he's trying not to emotionally collapse along the way. Simple goals.
Characters.
Tanjiro, the empathetic protagonist, feels everything, smells emotions, will apologize to you while killing you. Soft heart, sharp blade. Strange combo, but works well. Nezuko, adorable, deadly, for reasons, barely speaks, for reasons, and somehow carries the emotional weight of the entire series while not saying a word, for reasons. Beloved by many within the show and the fandom alike. Zenitsu, seemingly cowardly, loud, annoying, and absolutely terrifying when unconscious. Is that Nezuko's name being yelled, I hear? Inosuke, shirtless chaos goblin, thinks strategy is optional, wears a boar's head, is actually sort of pretty. No notes. The main cast here at times are very much exaggerated, sure, but they balance each other out surprisingly well. The side characters, as always, make the entire show. The Hashira, the elite demon slayers, are where the show really flexes. Every single one looks like several character designers were allowed to go absolutely ham on their individual designs and unique traits. Distinct personalities, distinct fighting styles, and just enough screen time to make you immediately pick favorites. You will undoubtedly latch onto one side character or another because each one is so uniquely designed and they come with a unique and befitting name.
Aesthetic.
This is where Demon Slayer earns its reputation. Traditional Japanese art influences, stylized elemental effects, amazingly fluid 2D animation blended with some subtle CG, as this is the case with many anime now. CG works great as an additive, not always as the whole, and Demon Slayer does that balance well. And it comes with many "how did they afford this" moments. If you like sword-based combat, stylish powers that look different, anime that treats action scenes like set pieces, you'll quite literally be locked in by episode 1.
Episodes and pacing.
Season 1, 26 episodes, followed by the Mugen or Mugen train arc, depending on who you ask. Then multiple seasons building from there. The pacing is surprisingly fast, especially compared to older shonen. No endless filler arcs for one. When things start moving, they move. It really doesn't feel like it's dragging its feet getting to its point, while world building and giving every side character enough screen time for you to give a damn. And that's quite a tough juggle. For me, Demon Slayer is less about reinventing shonen and more about executing the formula really damn well. The story is straightforward, but the presentation does so much heavy lifting that it never feels dull, which is always a risk. Action scenes of the highest quality, emotional backstories, and anime that looks better than it has any right to. If you want deep political intrigue or slow burn psychological breakdowns, this is not that show. However, if you want demons, swords, and some amazingly animated fight scenes, Demon Slayer is an easy recommendation.